Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. I am now in adventure mode. My season journey, I need to complete a Nephilim Rift. So I'm going to go and do a Nephilim Rift. So I'm going to do a Nephilim Rift. Shouldn't be too difficult, but we will see.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well rewarded. Not ready yet.
So Nephilim Rifts can be fun up to a point, and then they get a bit too easy. And that's when I typically will move on to Greater Rifts. But for a Greater Rift, I believe you need a Keystone, which I believe you get from Nephilim Rift Guardians, or maybe you can get them from bounties, but I think you have to get them from the Rift Guardians.
A worthy opponent.
But yeah, Nephilim Rifts can prove to be quite the challenge. Depending on what you run into, as they are randomized, you get a random map with random enemies. And because this rift shouldn't take me the entire episode, by any means, it should not take that long. They almost got me. Now see, the normal enemies do fill this bar a little bit, but champions and elites and stuff like that will fill it much faster. And it goes the same with Greater Rift.
Against my blow. Need more time.
But yeah, Nephilim Rifts, you just gotta kill enough enemies to fill that bar, then you gotta take out the Rift Guardian when it shows up. And the thing about a Greater Rift is, it's not affected by the difficulty of the game. The Greater Rift, it gets harder with each tier that you go up. And up to, I think, tier... I don't remember what the cutoffs are. I want to say that Torment 10, I think, was like tier 45.
ready yet.
I'm going to say you're going to see me die a lot more in the adventure mode than you did in the campaign, simply because I've bumped the difficulty up. So things are going to be quite a bit more difficult.
Still recharging.
Yes, I'm recording a lot of these episodes quite a bit ahead of time. But I'm doing that because I would like to get the set that you get as a reward for completing parts of the journey before the season ends. Because once the season ends, I can't get those pieces as a reward anymore. I have to find them.
Not ready yet.
And I would like to have that before the season ends.
Mighty adversary is before us.
Another set of champions. Of course, these ones are shielding too.
Still recharging. Need more time.
But yeah, you're probably not going to see this video until like 2 weeks after I record it. But that's, as I said, that's because I want to get to the rewards before the season ends. Plus, as the month goes on, it's going to get closer to Christmas, so I'm going to be a lot more busy and I won't be able to record as much, so that's another reason I want to get this done ahead of time.
Still recharging.
So yeah, I recorded 9 episodes last night. I think this is my 4th or 5th episode tonight. So yeah, I'm a good 2 weeks ahead on this game right now. So that's something I haven't mentioned yet because I haven't come across them yet. Pylons. Channeling pylon. They're more or less more powerful versions of shrines. I guess that's how you would look at it. And they last much short. They're a much shorter time period. Like 30 seconds, I think. For this one, other ones have different time periods, I believe, but this one's 30 seconds. But that was a more powerful version of an empowered shrine, the channeling pylon. Basically. I mean, there's a bit more to it than that, but that's the basic gist of what it is. reduced cooldowns. I believe it actually causes skills to take... Was it just reduced? Reduced resource costs, or do they cost no resource? I don't remember. Okay, I'm getting a bad connection issue here. Please don't let me get disconnected. Crap, how did I survive that? That should have killed me.
Not ready yet.
I have a feeling I'm going to get disconnected. I don't know what's going on, but the servers were busy earlier, so that's probably the issue.
Still recharging.
Come on. I apologize for this. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna get disconnected. This is just ridiculous. Well, maybe not. No, I can't use skills, so it's still having issues. Hopefully this will resolve itself so that I can complete the rift at least.
Not ready yet.
Well. This is the struggle I have to deal with sometimes. It literally makes the game unplayable at times. It gets to be so bad that it can make the game unplayable, where I just have to disconnect, or I just get disconnected and I just can't play it. Although people do kind of... There's been a few times where the servers have been hit by attacks where people intentionally jam up the servers and cause issues. I don't understand why people would do that, but... I mean, it's the internet. What do you expect, right? So that could be the issue too. It might be something like that, where people are intentionally attacking the servers again. Because it does happen every now and then. More often than it should, in my opinion, but... I mean, any amount is more often than it should, but... Oh well. Sometimes it's just an issue with too many people playing, I think. Other times it's where people intentionally overload the servers, like kind of like a raid or I don't know, DDoS or whatever the hell it's called, attack. All kinds of different stuff. But yeah, it happens. It happens every once in a while. Then every Tuesday morning, I think it is, they have, well, Tuesday morning for me, depends on where you're located. with a time zone and stuff. Every Tuesday morning, for me, they have, at least it used to be every Tuesday morning. It might not be everyone anymore, I don't know. I died. Might not be every Tuesday morning now. Might just be sometimes, but they have maintenance on the servers and stuff, so that causes issues too, because then nobody can play the game while the servers are down for maintenance. So this rift might take me the entire episode. Maybe I shouldn't be going on Torment 2. Although, a lot of the issue is that the connection problems has taken up quite a bit of the time. Got a legendary sword. Is it an ancient? Nope. Doesn't even do Cormac any good. Dang.
Need more time.
Frozen Waller, Vortex, and Thunderstorm.
Back to hell, dog.
Worst part about that combination is going to be that Frozen.
They should have run when they
Legendary
had the
ring.
chance.
What ring is it? Let us see. Band of Might. I might be able to roll that to get better stats on it.
Not ready yet.
Because I use my leap often enough that that would be useful. I think it said take 50% less damage after using them for a period of time. Using leap, ground stomp, or furious charge, I think it said. Ah, some of you guys are in here too. Oh, lovely. Orbiter, Frozen Pulse, Electrified, and Jailer. Now, the Frozen Pulse from this guy could prove to be a problem.
Need more time.
Maybe not, but it could.
Still recharging.
good thing about a Greater Rift is that when you hit 100% for the Guardian to show up, it kills everything else in the area. A regular Rift, the Guardian shows up and you still have to fight anything around you that's in the area that decides to attack too. Which can be problematic if you're in the middle of fighting a set of champions or something and the Guardian shows up. That can cause issues sometimes. And by issues, I mean death. Goddamn poison. Almost there. I gotta get a pet, because I believe that pets collect gold from a further radius. Or they seem to, anyway.
I've been healed.
Now, they've made quite a few changes to Nephilim Rifts since they first introduced them. When they first came in with, I believe they came at the same time as Reaper of Souls. I'm pretty sure those came at the same time as the expansion. Oh, crap. Well, the Guardian's gonna show up while I'm fighting these, so got that to look forward to. Anyway, when they first introduced Nephilim Rifts, you had to kill 400 enemies before the Guardian showed up. So it was a bit easier to complete them at that point, because it was only 400 enemies you had to kill. Now, I don't know how exactly it figures out the percentages. I think it's something to do with experience you get and different things like that. It factors in different things for how many you have to kill before you summon the Guardian.
The Rift Guardian is here.
We got Bone Warlock. And the Rift Guardians can be quite strong. Some of them are just based off of normal enemies like this guy, and some of them are based off of bosses. There's one called the Crusader King, who is literally just the Skeleton King, but a little bit different. This is one that's not usually too difficult. There are some that are very difficult to fight. I don't typically have too many issues with this guy. Unless I'm really up there in difficulty. Then I have trouble with all of them.
not ready yet.
Almost got it. And they've got quite a bit of life on them, these Rift Guardians. Because they're basically a boss. And gotcha.
I can't carry anymore. Long ago, I would open rifts for the Nephilim to help them train for battle. They fought bravely, facing down enemies in places pulled from the deepest corners of their memories. Ours is a race of great power, but we are nothing unless we temper it with skill. If you are to achieve your birthright, then conquer the rifts and take your rightful place among us.
Gonna make a little bit of room in here. I might be switching to this sword. Critical hit chance is 19%. I might be able to switch over to
town.
2 emeralds in my weapons now. Now,
Your valor is unsurpassed.
boom. Chapter 1 of the season journey is now complete. In Chapter 2, I believe I can... Not in Chapter 2. Is it Chapter 3 where I can start getting the gifts from Hadrig?
My father was a great man until he lost his fortune.
Anyway. This I'm going to... No, there's not really anything I could do. I mean, I could, but I don't... I think that's going to be one I'll just save for the cube later on. Okay, that did take the whole episode, dang. Then
Anything could happen.
Kadala, you go to her and you can use blood shards that you get in rifts and from special goblins to buy items.
Do come back again.
But they are quite expensive, the items you buy. Okay. But anyway, craft a level 70 item. I could do that right now. And find Kanai's cube. Craft a level 70 item at the jeweler. I might craft those level 70 items right now. Templar relic. Craft one of those. Covetous Shen. Craft one of those. Okay. And in the next episode, I will be going to get Kanai's cube, so I will finish off the Season Journey Chapter 2 with that. But that's it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.